You know, I just realized this morning that TLC Bear 2 and I share the same opening greeting for our videos. But I like it, so I'm sticking with it. So, without further ado, hey everybody, it's ASIC Eric. And that's funny, Rod. I was just watching one of your videos yesterday, and it didn't click before, and I realized you start all yours the same way. Hey everybody. So, anyway, great minds think alike. All right, we are back on the Camaro today. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do today. It is Monday morning. Probably going to wrap this dog up here, get all these welds dressed, plug any pinholes. I see a few here. Get the fiberglass on that. I'm not quite sure what. Let's go take a look at the list. So where does that leave us? So fix cred and paint is fixed, except I just have to paint. Passenger quarter panel drop-off patch is done. I don't know why I didn't cross that off. Let me cross that off. Alright, so that's done. I still have to do the quarter panel patch. But I can't really do that until I've epoxied it, so that's gonna have to wait. Let's see here. Well, I still have to do this, straighten the rocker seams, the rear tail light patch. I might do that because that's welding. A lot of the stuff that's left here isn't welding, so I want to kind of get all the welding done. And then it's probably going to be a couple different rounds of shooting epoxy on here. I don't want to try and twist the car around while I'm doing the paint, because that's how I ended up with all that crap in it last time. So I think I'll put the car up one way or the other and maybe do the top side first. It's pretty easy to paint the trunk. I get that done and let all that dry before I move on to the bottom. And maybe I'll go ahead and shoot this so that I can do the quarter panel patch here, finish this up, and then do the whole bottom of the car at once. I think that sounds like a good idea. Yeah. So let's go ahead and fix everything that needs to be fixed welding wise here, except for this. And I still have to strip this stuff back here. So, all right, let's get on that drop-off panel over there and get that thing patched up and done. All right, so I have moved on to this little doohickey right here. So I made a paper template of this and then stuck the tail light in there to mark where the hole is supposed to be, and then cut this out. I'm still working on this, but you notice this thing's got this nice lip around it. It's not flat, and so I'm trying to fabricate something like that. That's pretty hard to do without the right tools. I'm not even sure what the right tool for that is, but it's pretty close. Pretty happy with it. Trying to line it up here exactly sort of where it wants to go, but that's pretty good. I like it. I'm going to show you what I'm using to work on this. So I have my vise, one of these little banging dollies here, a bullet dolly. I'll put that inside there to try and get these edges started in here, and then to get that kind of turn right there, I put it in this thing tightened a little bit. Just kind of whack it with the hammer to try to get it in the right place, but that's not too bad, I would say. So anyway, this is just about done here. I just got to trim it to fit now. Alright, so I've got that thing tacked in. Let's see if I can go around without causing all sorts of mayhem and blow-throughs, etc. I've got Pantera playing in my ears right now, so gotta make sure I go for the mellow.
Oh, great. Now I got Slipknot. I should put on some Beethoven or something when I'm trying to weld. Piece didn't go so well looking there. Piece of welding cut there. There we go. Etc., etc. I'll bring you back when it's done.
Alright, there it is post-weld. Let's go ahead and grind it down and see how it looks. she's done. And it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna go for perfection on the weld grinding here. Just gonna kind of leave it as is. I'm still gonna put a wipe of fiberglass over this, which is why I decided to do this first today. Since I have to fiberglass this, then I can do both at the same time. That guy's done. Let me show you the inside. There's the inside of the weld. Not as pretty, but it's really hard to dress the welds down inside there. So again, I'm not going to try too hard. I've cleaned them up. I'll hit it with the wire brush and stuff, and then go after it with some fiberglass. Oh, the other thing. I hadn't actually checked the hole that I drilled until right now. Let's see how it came out. Not bad, not bad. I think that'll work. I didn't drill the hole as big as the other holes, so I can open it up a little bit if need be. But that looks pretty tasty, right where it needed to be. Cool. And thank you to everybody who commented on the quarter panel dent video question. What I had said in a few of the comments there was I was going to take a look at the car, since I have never torn into this part of the quarter panel here, and see what things look like in here, because if I have to get something that contains this jam here, then I need to get a full quarter panel anyway. So that's kind of moot. So while I'm waiting for that fiberglass to set up, I'm going to go ahead and dig into this thing a little bit and see what's going on inside here. got here. I almost got through this brace here, but I didn't. I may have to anyway, because it looks pretty goosed down in here. A lot of debris from blasting, etc. So I'm going to vacuum that out, but I wanted to show you that first before I started cleaning anything up. Alright, so the first thing to notice here is the last rust repair that was done. It's a better view there. 3/8 of an inch of Bondo there. This thing weighs a couple of pounds. That little thing. Alright, so things overall look pretty good in here. I don't see a lot of stuff going on up inside here. Let me get the camera in there. If we can do this here, let's see. I can't even see this myself. It's whatever's on the viewfinder. It's a little crusty right there. Oh no, maybe that's okay. So for you guys that have done quarter panels before, well, let me know what you see and what you think. I don't know what to do with this brace right here. This is sitting on top of the quarter panel. This piece of the quarter panel is pretty rotted, so obviously it would be nice to get this out of there, which means taking this out. This is also pretty rotted in through here. It's not through, it's a nice big heavy piece of steel though. I still have to cut some of this back off and go around the corner a little bit and see what things look like, but judging by what I see, I think this is probably going to be okay over here. So what would you do? You cut this piece out here so you can take these spot welds out, and then I'm imagining, since you can't put these spot welds in once the car is put back together, this piece gets spot welded directly to the rocker instead, and then you're just gonna stitch the quarter panel along here to the rocker directly instead of trying to go in there. I think that's probably what you would need to do. This piece of the quarter is pretty chewy up through here as well, as you can see. Hoping I can keep this lip here and do the welding on this edge here, but you know, I guess I could go around the corner if I need to, but then I gotta bust into all these spot welds and stuff over there, so yeah, I'll have to cut into that a little bit more to see what's going on. So this is inconclusive with respect to the quarter panel. The quarter panel does have that lip on it there to go around the corner a little bit here if I need to, so that's okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna also go through and try and watch your guys' videos that you did. There's not a lot of second gen quarter panel replacements out there. There's a million first gen. I was looking at Mark's last night, trying to figure out, and if he got into this part, I don't remember seeing it. So I gotta, maybe I missed that video, but if anybody else has any ideas on this part, or Mark as well, let me know. And let's see, for the day, I just kind of roughed out the fiberglass everywhere. Placement there, so I'm gonna final sand all of that stuff when I'm ready to paint. And one more thing to scratch off here. Okay, so we are getting there. Real close now. Drivers drop off and repair if needed. Done. So close, so close. Looking at what's left on this list, I should be able to get all of this done this week, I hope, except the 4 links. The 4 links go in after I repaint the bottom of the car, so that'll probably not happen right away. So I'll let the paint cure up a little bit before I start mucking around in there. We're getting pretty close. So another day or two of putzing around in here, and then I should start being able to epoxy all this stuff get it all sealed up. Cool. All right, thanks everybody, and let me know what you think about that 1/4 pound. Thanks.